Hello, beloveds, and welcome back to From Chaos to Cosmos, where we make your life a little less chaotic and a little more cosmic. Today, I am talking about energy vampires, and I wanted to talk about this because a dear friend of mine asked me for advice on this. How do you energetically block someone from accessing your energy? And I want to emphasize this comes after you've already taken physical steps. And of course, if you're in danger from somebody, please take appropriate steps to really physically block them. But there are also things that we can do energetically to protect ourselves and cut off those energy vampires. So that is what I wanted to talk about today. The first and most important step is to remember your sovereignty. You are the sovereign ruler of your life. Affirm this, claim this by typing "I'm sovereign" in the comments, whatever you need to do to remind yourself that you are in control. Point blank, period. So really internalize that. No one can have access to your energy if you don't want them to. Recognize your power, and that's really the end of the story there. You are not helpless, okay? You are a force to be reckoned with. You can put up walls to certain people while still letting other people have full access to your energy. So you've taken that step and you want to go even farther. You want to ask for some help. Who should you ask for help? The first place you can ask for help is your spirit team. This is angels that you might call on, archangels, or just angels of the highest love and light, your spirit team, your ancestors who are wise and well and healed and able to help you. Every single one of us, we're not here alone. We all have a network around us that wants to support us. But the thing is, you have free will. Just like you are the sovereign ruler of your life, you have free will over who can come and who can go. That also includes who can help you. So ask for some divine support. Invite angels in. I normally like to light a candle. I think of it as like literally, like put in a spotlight. Like I light a candle and I call them in and I ask them for their help. Another really good ally for protection and creating a boundary is salt. Salt has been used like way back even in biblical times. There are ancient records of people using salt for protection. So you don't have to go find, the most expensive salt on the shelf to ask for help. Actually, your intention matters the most. So whatever kind of salt you have, it can be your pink Himalayan, it can just be regular old iodized, the salt you use to make cookies with. What you're gonna wanna do is put the salt, I like to hold it in my hand, say my intention, and put it at every doorway in the house. You might have a couple doorways, you might have just one, but what I like to do is really kind of make sure it gets into the cracks of the door frame. I kind of just think of it like this salt is never gonna stop working for me. Like it is in the foundation of the house at this point. And, holding it in your hand, putting your intentions into it, and then letting it go, actually, it's a very powerful practice. Another great tip actually for salt is putting it in the carpet of your vehicle because it's like once little crumbs get in there, they are never coming out. And we tend to spend a lot of time in our cars. So it's a great place to amplify that protection, especially because we all know how crazy other drivers can get. Might as well have a little bit of that extra salt protection in your car. Again, do the same thing. Hold the salt in your hand, speak your intention into it, and then trust that it is done. All right, real talk. A lot of people I know are just gonna skip this because they're gonna be like, woo-woo, blah, blah. But a really powerful way to set an energetic boundary and cleanse yourself and not give those energy vampires any sort of foothold in your life is to practice forgiveness. It's true. I know we don't always want to hear it because it feels good to hold on to those grudges sometimes, but it's one thing to learn and move on, and it's another thing to just let that fester on the inside. I also just want to say with forgiveness, you're not forgiving this person because they deserve it. You don't even have to tell them that you're forgiving them. Do it for yourself. Do it so that you can move on with a blank slate, so that you're not telling these stories that keep you in a this happened to me and now I can't. Like, that's a limit. So release that limit, release their energetic foothold in your life, and just forgive them, forgive yourself. Sometimes if it feels really hard, just kind of like do it in like a playful way. Like, oh my gosh, I forgive this idiot for being so stupid. They don't even know how stupid they are. Like, so, I mean, that's the truth for some people. You are a beautiful, amazing, empathetic human. Not everybody else is. Not everybody else has the brain capacity to even realize they've hurt other people sometimes, and waiting for an apology is just going to be a drain on your energy. You're just gonna make yourself wait for no reason. Don't put your life on hold for anyone. Forgive the situation, forgive the person, forgive yourself. I honestly sometimes feel like forgiving myself is the hardest part, because it's really easy to be like, oh, I should have known better. I should have known at the first red flag. Why did I let them do that 10 more times? Blah, blah, blah. Tell stories about yourself. Like, don't lean into that. Forgive yourself. You know better now. You can do better now. But you're not going to if you keep holding on to it. So this is another situation where I actually think it's very beneficial to call in angelic support, because they're divine beings of love. So if you're having a hard time forgiving someone, just be like, hey, angels of the love and light, please help me get a different perspective. And that's it. Let it go. Don't worry about it anymore. The very last point I would like to make to help yourself move on from energy vampires and cut them out of your life completely is self-care. Ooh, and I know that's another kind of like sticky point for people, because they're like so tired of influencers selling them more products under the guise of self-care. But the thing is, when we take care of ourselves, when we affirm, I'm the sovereign ruler, I am powerful, that these self-care things, we can actually like basically shield our auras from these energy vampires. When you're practicing self-care, you're loving yourself, forgiving yourself, accepting yourself, you're strengthening your own shield. Because when you really take care of yourself, it's honestly hard for energy vampires to get in on you. It's like, if you had really, really tough skin, an actual vampire like couldn't bite you with their fangs. It's the same thing with energetic vampires. When you have a strong aura, you're rooted in yourself, you take care of yourself, you are going to have an impenetrable aura. And any strings that might try to like hook, they're not going to have a place to land, because you love yourself and you trust yourself and you take care of yourself. So there's no cracks, there's no little crevices where something else can access your energy. So do whatever you need to do to feel good on the day-to-day. Take care of yourself, drink enough water, eat foods that you like and that are good for you. Take care of yourself. Another aspect of this that can help with energy vampires is calling your energy back to you. And don't give it away. You can be a good person, a nice person, a caring person without giving away your vital energy force. Okay, that's for you. That's only for you. Like, you can be nice without giving away your vital life force. And I think about it kind of as how if you have one candle that's lit and one candle that's not, this candle can light this candle and still have a flame. You don't just give away the whole flame, right? And if you're one of those people that likes to send thoughts and prayers or good vibes or whatever, think of yourself more as a channel for positive universal energy versus pouring out of your own individual energy, because you don't have to deplete yourself for anyone. And another facet of that is that if you feel like you have been doing that, that's okay. You know, you didn't know better. But at this point, what you can do is, I really like the idea of water, because water is a cycle. It's everywhere. It goes through Mother Earth, goes through the sky. Like, it connects all of us, right? So you can get a glass of water and speak your intention into it, which is, I'm calling back all of my energy, that it's drawn through Mother Earth, cleansed as it returns to me. It's going into this beautiful cup of water, and then drink the water. And call your energy back. Just, you know, like I said, point number 1, you are the sovereign ruler. So if you call your energy back, like, it's your energy, it belongs to you. All right, so those are the tips that you can use if there is an energy vampire that just won't stop. Your power is infinite. And if you don't want someone to have access to your energy or your power, snippity snip. So I know this was a lot of information. I'll have a little bit more of a breakdown in the description. Yeah, I know you enjoyed this, so go ahead and give this video a like and comment if you learned something new. Comment if you have any questions. I am here to support you, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.